What's up guys and welcome. You're watching Fancy Fitness. Let's start this video with Nick Walker's physique update. So if he can look this impressive, not even pushing things hard, training only 4 times a week, that isn't normal, that is absolutely magisterial. So if you guys remember just a few years ago, Nick Walker wouldn't post his front large spread shot, even when he was a few weeks out of the show, even when he was in prep. And the reason was he knew that that was his weakest shot. And even up until now, that has been his weakest shot so far. But now he is confident enough to put it out there, that too in an off-season conditioning. Because you have to agree, that is an elite level of off-season conditioning. I mean, he looks at a point right now where if it wasn't for his injury hindering his training and his workouts, he could have prepped for this upcoming Arnold Classic and be in a great condition as well. So there are still a lot of speculations going around about Nick Walker jumping into this year's Arnold, which I have to say is far from the truth. And if you guys follow Nick Walker's YouTube channel, you would know that. Plus, a former Mr. Olympia, the Persian Wolf Hadi Chopin is bringing his A game to this show. Samson Dauda is also gonna be there. So no one wants Nick Walker to show up at less than 100%, or let's say at 90%, and risk losing to some guys who he isn't supposed to lose to. So the comeback will happen when he is at 100%, when he is absolutely ready. So for a guy who was called a fridge at the beginning of his career, Nick Walker has done a tremendous job improving his physique, especially in the last few years. And we have to agree that Nick Walker is a very smart bodybuilder. Rubiel Mosquera aka Neckzilla's caption under his latest physique update, that is a direct response to Michal Krizo, without taking his name of course. So as Krizo's statement made headlines that he doesn't like Rubiel's physique, that he has a lot of muscle but he has no symmetry, he has no aesthetics, he is all but mass. So here is Neckzilla's response. So the status of Rubiel's visa for the Arnold Classic Ohio is still uncertain, but he is in for the UK, which makes him a little less than 7 weeks out of that show. So that argument that Rubiel is just too straight, that is only valid when he's standing on stage doing nothing. When he hits the shot, when he is in the pose, he flows really well, despite having the most overwhelming calls in the open bodybuilding division. Not just right now, but in the history of the sport. So if Rubiel qualifies for the Olympia for 2024, which I have no doubt that he will, this is gonna be a great battle between him and Michal Krizo. 2 of the biggest freaks of current times going up against each other. That is gonna be just nuts. So we all saw a great front release by Harsemdi a few days ago. So here is another very impressive shot by the veteran Jon De La Rosa. We are about to witness some great legs at this year's Arnold Classic. So Jon in his latest physique update is looking very much balanced and round, and his conditioning is also really good for 5 weeks out of the show. So he wants to crack top 5 here. And for him to do that in this kind of lineup, that isn't gonna be easy. But if he wants to do that, he needs to come in at 100%, which we all have a reason to believe that he will. His last show was months ago, that was Tampa Pro, and he had a very decent offseason afterwards. So Jon has been competing as a pro for more than a decade now. He has some injuries, but he has been able to hold on to that size pretty damn well. And despite all those injuries, he showed up pretty damn well at both the shows that he did in 2023. So this is gonna be a real test of where he stands against the top guys, against a deep lineup of current times. So hit the thumbs up button if you liked the video, and smash the subscribe button if you wanna come back for more. Thanks for watching.